Commit.
And this is seasoned and
Spicy.
yeah, man, it's good to see you guys again.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good to see you, Miss Spicy.
Oh, thank you.
Look
It's
at you,
always good
looking
to
all
see you.
beautiful and
Oh, well,
everything. Got the
thank
hair laid.
you. You know I do my best.
Hope everybody's doing fine. We are in the Motor City tonight, as we normally are, and we are waiting for a lot of big things to happen. This is the start of the football season. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh yeah.
I know you cannot wait.
You know I can't wait.
But first, we are going to talk about Trump. Okay, we're gonna talk about Trump. Hey, listen. Here's what Trump says. Trump says there are too many national holidays, and they are hurting the economy. Is he right? What's your thoughts? Is he right?
No. I work in corporate America. I be begging for these holidays so I can go home and sleep. It's not enough if you ask me.
Yeah. Well, he's calling for fewer holidays, saying the days off is costing Americans billions of dollars in losses. And I'm quoting him now. Too many non-working holidays in America. It is costing our country billions. He says like billions of dollars to keep all these businesses closed.
But where is he? I just want to know where he getting these statistics from, because he just come up with the most outrageous. It's always billions. It's never millions. It's never thousands. It's
No,
always
you're gonna
billions.
say billions.
Oh, sorry, billions.
I can't even say it the way he says it.
Mm-mm.
Billions. He says the workers don't want these holidays either. Is that true?
Absolutely not.
I mean, this guy, is he nuts or what?
He nuts, because I be begging for them. Please, I think we need to have
Oh,
a 3-day holiday or a 3-day weekend once a month at
right,
least.
right. I mean, how can you go on record saying that the workers are begging? I never heard a worker beg to not have a holiday.
I
I mean, in all
mean,
the years that I've worked, I couldn't wait for the holidays to come
I
up.
couldn't wait. And some jobs are not off on the holidays now. If we're being honest, or some only get like the one specific holiday, which like I know some companies you have the week off for Thanksgiving. Some
Yeah,
you only have literally just Thanksgiving and that's it.
yeah. Well, he says that it's costing America billions of dollars. And again, he says soon we'll end up having a holiday for every once working day of the year. For every day of the year, we're going to have a holiday. It's got to change. This is what he's saying. It's got to change if we're going to make America great again. America, you have to stop wanting holidays if you want America to be great again. Is that true or what? You,
I, out of
you,
eight,
you had a thought. You
out of what is it? 5 years, he had four, and then now he been in here a year. Is it 5 years? I still can't tell you when America was great. Where did this slogan come from?
Well, he says making it great again. So obviously he thinks it was great at one time. Is it maybe he's talking about the times when we had slavery, or we had all the Jim Crow laws going on, or we had young black men and other men of minority groups getting killed in Vietnam. Maybe he's talking about the drug explosion era. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either. So I'm still trying to figure it out. And in changing all these policies, I don't think that's what's gonna get us there.
Well, check this out. Donald Trump golfed 55 days out of 228 days since returning to office. That's 24% of the time in his presidency spending that he spent golfing. Now, here's a guy that says, we don't need holidays anymore. We don't want people taking off work. This guy took off 55 times to play golf. 55 times. People,
So
come on.
we're losing billions of dollars
Billions,
on
billions.
on us not going to work. What, 12 days maybe out of the year, while you taking all of those days plus more off in a what?
Listen, days golf determined that the president of the United States public schedule If you want to just check that out, just go to roll call fact base. But here's the deal: it's costing taxpayers for his golfing. Okay, since returning to office, $77 million, $77 for this guy to play golf.
And
And wait a minute, hold up. My boys and I, we complain when we have to pay $50 a round. This guy's 77 million? Do you know what would you do with 77 million?
oh, I could do a whole lot with 77 million. A whole lot. But that's funny you brought up taxes because one of our viewers said that we're wage slave. They just want our taxes. So it was like right on the money where you were going with it, which I think both are we're wage slaves and they just literally want our tax money because the more we
Yeah,
work, the more taxes that they get.
yeah.
It's crazy.
President Obama, by the way, folks, President Obama made it 4 months into his presidency before his first golf outing as commander in chief. George Bush went even longer, first hitting the links as president about 5.5 months into his term. But Trump was the shortest. He immediately got up there and started golfing to the tune of 77 million.
77 million. And then you're building a ballroom so you could take more days off so you can go, I don't even know, shake a tail feather in there somewhere. I don't even know.
You know how long it actually took him, and this is the fact. You know how long it actually took him when he got in office. How long it took him before he started golfing his first golf round? Do you know how long it took?
A week.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. You're close. You know what? You are so smart. I don't give you enough credit.
Oh, thank you.
You're just a brain. I mean, just a walking, beautiful brain. Isn't that crazy?
I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. The numbers are in. The National Guard, check this out. The National Guard deployed to DC to fight crime has picked up 500 bags of trash along 3.2 miles. So I guess that's what Trump means by cleaning up the city. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that our cities need to be clean. But I don't think that's what he was talking about when he first sent the National Guards there. I think he was talking about cleaning up crime. But do the streets need cleaning? Sure, the street. When I was a kid, the cleanup truck. I don't know if they had a certain word for that truck or not, but it would sweepers. They would sweep the streets every night. They would spray them with water and sweep the street, and it kept it clean. What happened to that?
And I remember that too.
Not
every night, but I know it was like once a week because you couldn't park on, like, they'll tell you, they'll leave signs like do not park here from such and such and such and such.
Okay.
So I do remember that.
Wow.
But I wonder why I didn't even realize that. So I wonder why they took that away. But can you imagine being in the military and then you tell your family like, yeah, I'm getting deployed because DC so full of crime, and then they see you on the news picking up trash.
That's Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump. And all you Trumpers who voted for the man who's going to make America great again. I don't know. You should be feeling a little sorry for yourself right about now because I'm sure you're thinking, man, I voted for that dude. And when you think about what Trump is doing, when I think about the fact that thousands and thousands of people are slowly but surely not receiving food stamps anymore without any consideration. Medicaid. Costs of health going up, skyrocketing like crazy. They had what's his name, Secretary Robert Kennedy. He was being grilled today in Washington about his firing of the woman who was the head of the department, and you just would have had to hear his answers, and you would have been flabbergasted. He could not. On one end, he said great things about Trump and how great was the warp speed that brought COVID to a halt. And then he turns around and says, COVID killed a lot of people. No, I'm sorry. The vaccine killed a lot of people. I mean, he praises Trump for the vaccine and then turns around and says that the vaccine killed a lot of people. The guy couldn't make up his mind. I don't know. It is crazy, crazy, crazy,
It
crazy.
is definitely crazy, but I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself about the vaccines for now. For now.
For now, hey, what the buzz out there is all about. We're gonna turn to another subject. The buzz out there, of course, people are wondering, will Swift? I was going to say Smith, but it's not Smith. It's
Yeah,
Swift.
it's Swift.
Isn't that your girl? You don't like Taylor? Wait a minute, hold up. You don't like Taylor?
No.
Taylor's the number one artist in the
What
world.
that got to do with me?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you.
I have never seen someone so forced on us, like the public. Like it's almost like how Donald Trump is trying to force himself on us. Like
Yeah.
they just force her on
But
us.
wait a minute. But is it her fault? Wait. Are you eating on my? Are you eating on air? I mean, just. I mean, what? You know what? Okay. Tell me,
Listen,
what high school did you go to?
public service announcement. Eat your fruit.
Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are getting a prime example of what you should be doing: eating your
Eating your
fruit
fruit.
and smacking on the air. Oh my God, we have devolved here. We have devolved. Spicy is obviously hungry. We got to figure out how to fix that. Should I have a hamburger or
No, you gotta
no?
have some
Some
fruit.
fruit from
Yes, you know
that
how
would
you
really be
tell,
cool. Both
you
of
know
us
how
up
you
here
make
smacking.
videos and tell your watchers, exercise every day.
Oh.
This is me getting our viewers to eat their fruit.
Ladies and gentlemen, eat your food. Your wait a minute, what is it? Food,
Fruit.
fruits.
It keep you
Per
healthy.
it'll keep you healthy.
Mm-hmm.
That's that little boy, and that little boy's got all those videos out
Yes.
there. I can't think of his name, but he eats a ton of food, and he's getting bigger by the week. But it's funny. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone.
But yeah, we are definitely getting for like Taylor Swift is being forced upon. Like I really feel like I don't know. The more they push her on us,
Mm-hmm.
they already lost the Super Bowl last year.
Okay.
So of course it's gonna be a big thing for their quote unquote comeback.
Yeah.
Then Travis Kelce and her just got engaged.
Uh-huh.
If she sings at the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
that's also gonna be a ploy. And then Travis Kelce might be retiring this year because he getting old.
Okay.
So like I just kind of feel like it's a gimmick. It's a scam,
It's a scam.
and they rigging these games.
Yeah.
Like if it happens,
Well, look,
I'm calling a rig.
but my question is this: is it really her fault? Is
Yes,
it her fault?
yes.
Wait, she's an artist.
What?
Who is her? She's an artist whose job is to put out music and to entertain people. Can she help it that the cameras zoom in on her because she has a love affair with Travis Kelce? I mean, that's their business. They can't. I mean, really, I'm just asking you the
Her
question.
career is based off of all of her songs being
Yes.
written about every single celebrity ex she has been with.
You think so?
I don't think so. I know so because it was said by herself. Every single song is songs about her relationships with celebrities.
Well, I don't really knock that because I know a lot of writers who write plays and books and whatever else, and they basically are writing about their lives. I mean, even the I don't know if you ever watched the Country Wayne skits,
Mm-hmm.
and but I was in Atlanta just last night for a couple. I was there for a couple of days, and I hooked up with him and watching them film some of their skits.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard him say, that one of the main characters in the skits, he said that's me. So he
Mm-hmm.
was basically writing the skits and utilizing his personal experiences to get these skits going, and it's working. It's working.
And
People like real stories.
and I get that. And I get that. I'm not knocking it at all. But
Okay.
I definitely feel like because people write about their experiences all the time, but once you get into that where you're doing interviews and you're like, yeah, this is about me and this other A-list celebrity, and what happened in our relationship was this, and that. It gives the fans like, okay, if I listen to her music, I have more insight on her more personal.
But you know what?
life.
But listen, this is America. That's what America wants.
That's what I'm
I hate to
saying.
say
So
it, but
she played it right. I'm not
yeah,
knocking her for it.
yeah.
She played it right. I'm just saying I'm not a fan, and I don't want her forced upon me. That's all I'm saying.
Well, do you feel that other artists are being forced upon you?
No.
No, you don't.
Well, probably Beyonce, but I ain't no fan of her neither.
You don't like Beyonce?
I don't dislike her, but I'm not a fan.
Who's your favorite female singer?
I have a few, but they're not out in the spotlight like the rest of them are. Like I love Jasmine Sullivan, but she's not celebrated for her talent like she should be. Deborah Cox, she also does not get the her flowers like she should. So
Really?
I think they pick and choose. And
Well, I think they go by how many people are out there buying these songs. If you got 10 million people buying somebody's song, then obviously the artist is going to be popular.
oh, of course, but it's all a game too because you got to have the right backup. It's politics
Okay.
in
All right.
everything.
All right.
You know.
Politics, ladies and gentlemen, in
Yeah.
the field. Roger Goodell says that maybe Taylor Smith might be.
Who is Taylor Smith?
Did I say Taylor Smith? She
Taylor
she need to
Swift.
change her name to Smith.
Well, it's gonna be Kelsey real soon. Taylor Kelsey.
No, that's probably easier for me since I'm a football guy. But anyway, they're talking about it, and this is probably going to happen. These guys are going to get married. That's going to be a real big to-do. Are you going to watch it? They'll probably televise the wedding.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You think it'll be private?
Probably. Oh, definitely going to be private. But also, even if it wasn't,
all right.
I
Well,
could care less.
all right. I'll tell you one thing. They're gonna time it up right. It's gonna,
of course.
especially if the Chiefs make it all the way to the
That's
Super Bowl.
what I'm saying. Now you get what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, I don't blame them. Look, here's the deal. They're after viewership is the key that drives the market. The more viewers you have, the more advertising dollars you're able to obtain from the manufacturers, and that's the game. That's just the way it goes. So I can't fight against that. All right, the games today. The NFL is starting tonight.
We back, baby. We back.
Oh my. Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I should apologize or if I should tell you what the real deal is. I don't know, but Spicey is she's a little. What's the proper word? Should I say? Should I use? I don't know. I'll find a word that matches her personality and her penchant for the love of two football teams, not just one.
Oh
two.
My God. First of all, I am just celebrating that football is back all together.
You like football that much?
Yes, I love football.
Well, you know what? I tell you, you're gonna do okay out there, kid, because a lot of women don't, and sometimes that's hard when you talk about relationships. I think men like women who like football. I think anyway.
I love football.
What do you think? Do you think men like women who like football?
Sometimes.
So when the ref says 1st and 20, you know what that means?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, they got a first down at 20 yards.
They got a first down in what?
20 yards.
What do you mean 20 yards?
Like they're at the 20-yard line. Something like that. You know what I'm trying to say, TJ. Don't try to play me. Don't try to play me. They got a first down. And they're at 20. You know what I mean. Stop playing. They got 20 yards left or something like that.
I think you like football because the men got those tights on. That's what
I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I may not know all the technical terms, but I know everything that I need to know.
1st and 20. Obviously, whenever you get a first down, it's really 1st and 10. But let's say somebody commits a penalty. They get penalized 10 yards, and so that pushes them back. Now it's 1st and 20, which means you have to go 20 yards before you can get what?
A touchdown, 20 yards to go.
No, you gotta stop. You're cracking me up. It's 1st and 20 means you have to go 20 yards before you can get another first down.
Okay,
You
same
got it?
difference.
Look,
Because they could be first at 20 right by the goal too. So like
Well,
don't they trying to play me. See, Trey got my back. He said 20 yards to go. Troy Brown said 20 yards to go. Miss Zola said, you know what I meant, TJ.
you know what? You just enjoy football. I take my hat off to you. You just enjoy football, and that's good. You don't have to know all the technical stuff to enjoy it, right? Because a lot of women look at that look, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you capture it.
Cause you're
This
not
is
gonna
classic.
keep playing
Can
me.
you give me that look again? Give the audience that look again. Hold on, where's my phone? I need to capture that. That's a great look. That's a great look.
You do know there are like women sportscasters, there are women refs.
Yeah.
Like you know that's a thing.
Oh man,
right?
they have really brought the women in as far as sports.
That's what I'm saying. This is not 1973.
What do you
TJ.
think about Molly? Do you know who Molly is?
Who?
Molly.
No, who is that?
Molly is the co-host or one of the hosts of Stephen A's show.
Oh, I don't like him, so I don't watch his show.
You don't like Stephen? Why you don't like Stephen A?
He's annoying.
He's annoying.
He's mad annoying.
Oh man, maybe we all should become mad annoying because he's making millions. See how America? Ladies and gentlemen, do you see how America works? If you're mad and annoying, you make millions. If you're just calm and well, anyway, you get the picture.
Hey, I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like, and he is annoying. So
he is annoying, ladies and you heard it. All right, Dallas and the Eagles are playing tonight. Who you got?
Oh, I'm definitely going Eagles. I cannot stand Dallas.
Why? Why not? That's America's team.
No, it's not. I don't know who said this, who made this up. I don't know where it came from, but it ain't.
It's not your team?
No.
Wait a second.
I'm going for the Super Bowl champs.
Okay.
As of right now.
Okay. Do you know who the quarterback is for the Eagles?
Who don't know who that fine black man is?
Wrong question. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to go there.
Who don't know who that fine black man is?
She's melting again.
Oh, can we point this out? Can we point this out?
Okay, point out.
Record-breaking history this year. It is 18 black starting QBs this season.
Wow, that is super.
And another reason why, like, that's just so amazing. It just makes me melt.
Wow, that's really an accomplishment. I'll take my hat off to that one.
Exactly.
18. Wow.
And 2 of them are starting tonight.
2 are
so
wow. And
I just love that
first big game. 2 hours. So who do you like more, Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott?
I don't like Dak at all.
You don't like Dak?
He's gonna be out there twerking.
So he's not fine like
absolutely
Jalen?
not.
Why not? What makes Jalen fine and Dak not?
Because Jalen just look good in the face. And I love how he just carry himself. He's very sophisticated and he's married to a black woman, unlike most of these people in sports who switch to the other side when they get. So I really like how he carries himself.
Do you know his story? Do you know his story at all? A Jalen story? Do you know?
No, I know Dak Prescott, so I do have some respect for him. As a
but I mean Jalen Hurts. He was the starting quarterback when he played in college at Alabama, and he was a great quarterback. And he took Alabama to I don't know if it was to the championship. If they won, I can't remember. But anyway, a guy named Tua. Do you know who Tua is?
Yeah.
Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
He came in, and Nick Saban set Jalen Hurts down after Jalen took him to the championship and inserted Tua, and the next year, Jalen Hurts transferred to Oklahoma. Wow,
and I like Tua.
I love his story.
I like Tua, but like, dang, you set him for somebody who get injured every season.
Yeah, isn't that something? And Jalen goes on to Oklahoma. They win, and then he goes on into the pro game, and of course he's been winning ever since. You know, Tua, meanwhile, has been floundering and being injured all the time.
All the time. Wow.
Isn't that crazy? All right.
Wow.
We're going to go to break and we're going to come back and talk a little bit more sports and we're going to do other things. So we'll be right back. We're here on 16 Spicey. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Bowers and I drive one of these. I am the senior bus driver at Commonwealth Community Development Academy. My job is to get your child here safe and sound so that they can receive a valued education. My children, who are all grown now, also graduated from Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a pre-K through 8th grade school, and you still have time to enroll your child.
Well, that's Commonwealth Community Development Academy over on the east side of Detroit. Very small school in a small neighborhood, but doing some big things. And I'm proud of those guys. The work that Mrs. Moore is putting in. I know she's still looking for a couple of teachers. So if there are people out there, if you are a math teacher or science teacher, there's an opportunity out there for you to teach at Commonwealth. And the number is 313-366-9470. Give them a call and put your application in, okay? It's a good school, good kids, and they're learning a lot. That was my last tenure as a school teacher at Commonwealth, And my heart just goes out for the children who attend there. But they're doing great things. Their model, I love their model, small enough to focus on every child, but big enough to chase every dream. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I love that.
Yeah. All right. So where are we? We're talking about sports. We're talking about sports. Okay. NIL deals for college athletes. Yes or no? Are you for it? Are you against it? Michigan quarterback Bryce Underwood has a reported NIL deal worth approximately $12.5 million.
Damn. Sorry.
Spicey is off the chain.
Let me
tonight.
call Bryce. I got his number.
Okay, Jalen, she just put you down. She put you down. She put Dak down. She put all the. She wants to know. You're going young. They're robbing the cradle. He's only like 19 years old.
Oh, he legal. I kid.
Oh my God, street legal, huh?
I think that's good though.
Okay, yeah. So you like the idea of college athletes earning this NIL money? You like that idea?
I mean, why not? They operate just like the NFL. I mean, they are film live, like we're watching just like the regular NFL. They get injured, just like this could truly end their career if they don't get signed.
Well, let me ask you this. Does it take away the spirit of the game for college, the spirit of the college sports scene? Does it take that away? Because now you got an athlete on the field who's playing for money, not playing so much for the school. I mean, he's at the school. We all on the outside think he's playing for the school, but he's playing for the money. Does it ruin that persona,
Can you not play for passion and money?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, people go to school for opportunity, and if this is their opportunity and money is the opportunity, I say go for it. I'm not trying to be the representation of a school.
Okay,
give me my coins.
What? All right. So, Spicey is really a phenomenal person. What are your thoughts? NIL, should college players receive millions of dollars for playing football? And because in the old days, we just got a scholarship. I went to college on a basketball and track scholarship. Nobody paid me a dime, but what I did get was an education. So in a sense, that was money. It was not millions of dollars, but it ultimately parlayed into hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars for me in my career.
I mean, I still think that, they're still getting their education, number one, but I think a lot of them, they cannot afford a lot of these things. Like, even their families are struggling. So scholarships are good, but some people are not afforded the same opportunities as everyone else. So like what I was saying, if they were to get injured, they're banking on going to the NFL, and most of them are underprivileged, or they're looking to have a way out to help themselves, help their families build and everything like that. And everybody do not make it to the NFL. So that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
so
true.
I think this is a stepping stone at least. Yeah. And if they don't make it to the NFL, hopefully they use this money to their advantage, like they invested or.
How do you think the other kids feel? I mean, here's a guy that's just out of high school, a freshman, and he's getting $12 million. They spread that out over 4 years. How do you think it makes the other players feel who don't have NIL deals? How do you think it makes them feel? Is it fair to them? I'm just
Mm,
asking. Is it fair? What's
I don't think it's fair, but I mean, is life isn't fair.
this guy? First of all, he had committed to LSU. Okay.
Hmm.
And when Michigan came in with that big offer, which was backed up by Larry Ellison, and his wife, these are billionaire people. Um, he flipped his commitment to LSU and signed with Michigan. Isn't that crazy? Just like the pros, like you said.
I mean, hey,
I
they're
just wonder.
they're making money off of these people too. That's a
Well, they
whole
are,
nother
and,
thing.
and I think, well, that's a key point because advertisers are paying tons of money
Hmm.
to advertise or to see the TV stations televise these games, and they're putting their products on. So yeah, they make a lot of money. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they
I think you're
deserve
right.
it.
Yeah, and I like what you said. Not every see to me there should be a pool. The NIL money's going to these players' fame, but I think there should also be an inclusive of a percentage of NIL deals that are put into a large pot that can be utilized to help pay for those students, those college students who
Hmm.
finish their education, who finish with a certain grade point average. I mean, get some rewards out there for playing football because not everybody's gonna make pro.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
everybody. There's no guarantee that Bryce Underwood's gonna make pro.
I think there are ways around it, even if they pull it in like, hey, we have these amount of players, this is the amount that we're investing or
Mm-hmm.
funding, and
Mm-hmm.
then split it with the people that you don't necessarily feel like may not have, they're good enough for college, but they may not be good enough for pro. Just to give them something,
Yeah. Yeah.
not that so they're not left with
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what do you guys think out there? NIL deal or no deal? Okay. Give us your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Hey, what's going on with Malik Beasley? Malik, you know who Malik? Do you know who Beasley is?
He played for the Pistons, right?
He played for the Pistons. Do
Mm-hmm.
you know that he was a really great shooter? Last year, he came in second in terms of the most 3-point shots,
Oh, did he?
and he was not a starter.
Wow.
Anthony Edwards came in first, and he was a starter. Played
Mhm.
many more minutes than Beasley,
Mhm.
and yet Beasley only got beat out by a few. Not we're not talking about the guy beating him
Wow.
out like 20 or 30 3-point shots. No, only by a few.
Wow.
And this guy, man, he was one of the principal reasons that the Pistons were able to win as many games as they did. But look, he's in the news. You know why he's in the news?
Why?
Because he was late on his rent. See, you're not the only one. A lot of people out there late on the rent.
Why was he late on his rent?
This dude was $38,000 behind on rent. Yes, 38,000. You talking about a guy that's making? I don't get it. I don't. He was delinquent, and he got evicted from his apartment. But I understand through his lawyers that the delinquent fee was paid, and he's back in his apartment. And he lives in Detroit, downtown Detroit.
Mm.
Yeah, must be a very nice
I was
place.
gonna say what place he live at.
He must
but,
be
But
sweet.
then again, this Detroit just is ridiculous. So
Well, it restores his standing with the stock people. Those are the people who own the buildings, the stock departments, and that's what his lawyer told the news.
oh well, that's
Now,
good.
here's another implication. Okay, the fact that this millionaire basketball player would pay $38,000 to get his apartment back and move back in it,
Mm-hmm.
does that indicate that he might still be with the Pistons? Because remember, this is the guy that was under investigation by the NBA and others. He was under investigation for betting on basketball games, and it was likely that he was going to be suspended for the entire season. But apparently, they haven't been able to nail him for anything. So, and sports fans, particularly Detroit sports fans, were a little disappointed because this guy was. I mean, he was the deal. But outside of Cade Cunningham, he was the man. He had famous for the shimmy. You know what the shimmy is? Do you know what the shimmy is?
No.
Okay, take a guess. as to what? How would you define the shimmy?
Is it like that?
Yeah, see, you're right. Spicey is a mess, ladies and gentlemen. She is a mess. Can you do that one more time? Look at her. Look at her. Got the shoulders going. I can't even do that. Man, ouch.
Yeah, okay.
That hurt. The shimmy. Well, he kind of makes his hips move after he makes a 3-point shot. He just stands there and kind of goes like this, side to like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how he does it. Audience loves it. You've never seen Malik?
I don't want to see no grown man shaking his hips.
Well, it's not really the hips; it's the whole body shimmying, back and forth. After it's kind of his rub into the other team after he
It
makes
sounds
a
a little
3-point.
funky.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. He said it sounds a little funky. Okay, all right. Okay, doke. All right. On another note, before we move on to entertainment, on another note, Zadarius, I heard he's back with the Lions, and that's a good thing for the Lions. That is really good news. Are you familiar with this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did you like him? I mean, did he do okay for you last year?
Not for me.
Not for you. He wasn't that big of a deal, huh?
I mean, I'm indifferent about it.
Okay, all right. She's indifferent about Zadarius. So, Mr. Z, you got work to do. All right, let's talk about. Oh, wait, let me finish up on Beasley for a moment. Beasley reportedly wants more than a veteran's minimum contract. Of course, who doesn't? And of the teams that are reportedly pursuing him, Minnesota, Cleveland, New York, Detroit, of course, the Pistons can offer the most money with about $7.2 million available to lure him. That's not like huge money, but it's decent money.
Wait, 7.2, but the college getting paid 12. Okay, never mind. Let me mind my biz.
See,
this
that's crazy,
above my pay grade.
That's crazy.
This above my pay grade.
All right, we're gonna take one more break, another break, and then we're gonna come back with some entertainment news. Spice is gonna rock your world with some entertainment news. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm TJ Hemphill. There's something special happening in a small neighborhood on Detroit's east side. Commonwealth Community Development Academy, a pre-K through 8 school, is quietly turning out brilliant students who move forward well-equipped to tackle the challenges of higher education. With a project-based platform and a success-for-all approach, your child's knowledge of subject matter will greatly increase while utilizing the wonderful world of creativity, imagination, and exploration. Because our focus is clear and our methods are proven, our students easily excel in math, science, reading, and vocabulary, all of which equip them for every task. Our children become more confident and embrace success instead of running from it. Call the school now at 313-366-9470 and set up an appointment to enroll your child not just in a school, but in a bright and successful future. CCDA, small enough to embrace every student, but big enough to chase every dream.
All right, we're back. Seasoned and Spicy. I'm TJ Hemphill and
Kimmy Kimmett.
All right, we're gonna reverse that. You say it first, and then I'll say mine.
This spicy and seasoned.
Oh,
I'm Kimmy
see,
Kimmett.
see,
It don't sound right.
see, that's the high school she went to, ladies and gentlemen.
TJ, let me tell you something.
What high school did you go to?
You gonna stop and start my intelligence on the air?
It's just, no.
I have to get to cutting up.
I always tell people how smart you are.
You gonna stop and start my
But you're
intelligence.
funny.
Thank you.
You're funny.
Thank you.
I like your humor. She said this is spicy and seasoned. She had a hard time getting it out, but you got it out.
It didn't sound right.
It didn't sound right?
No, it don't
right.
flow like
Okay.
Seasoned and spicy.
Seasoned and spicy. Okay. Did you say spicy?
I did.
Oh.
See how that flows so good?
She's a tremendous actress, by the way,
thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Can you give us a little bit more of your Southern dialect?
Apparently, it's just in my natural tone. I get it every day at work. I get people asking me, "Am I from down south?" And I say, "No, I'm born and raised in Detroit."
Well, you said it a little bit. You were exaggerating just a moment ago.
Oh yeah. I do have my down south twang.
Okay, all right, down south twang.
Twang.
All right, give us some entertainment news. What do we got?
All right, so I don't know if everybody know him, but a lot of people know him in the internet world, and he does music. But Roland Ray. He's known for his appearance on Judge Lynn Toller's show. And he said her name like Judge Lynn Toller.
wow.
But he has passed away at the young
What?
age of 28 years old,
28.
unexpectedly last night. So our condolences and our love goes out to him and his family. But
Wow.
he's a very, very well known influencer in this day and age. So
And did they say why he passed away, or?
unexpected. We don't know what the cause was. Just I
Mm,
don't know. He was clearly a paraplegic, so I'm not sure what all his underlying,
yeah,
conditions were, but
yeah.
it was very unexpected.
Well, we certainly pray for his family, his extended family, and his immediate family, and we trust that you guys will do the same. Wow, that's sad
Absolutely.
news. Sad news. Hey, Denzel's latest movie, uh, the highest to lowest. I mean, what's going on with Denzel? What have you seen the movie?
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know he had another movie coming out.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't.
Oh, you haven't heard about it?
No.
Do you know the name of it?
The screen says highest to lowest.
Oh, that is the name of it. Highest to lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was in my first sentence, wasn't it? Highest to lowest.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. We sometimes we're not on the ladies and
I
gentlemen.
have not. Oh, so we got Miss Carolyn said it was good.
Who said that?
Miss Carolyn Hall.
All right, Carolyn Hall. What was good about it? Tell us what was good about it. We'll wait for your comments. While we talk a little bit. This was a Spike Lee movie, I think, right?
Oh, was it?
Oh,
I like Spike Lee.
You like Spike Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I really didn't know.
I think
haven't
this-
heard anything about this.
I think this is the Spike. Look, I'm sorry I didn't do my homework on this one, but I believe this is the Spike Lee movie, and it hasn't been getting rave reviews. I don't think, at least as far as I can tell.
1.5 million gross opening weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
low.
that's kind of low for a Denzel movie.
Yeah, but I understand it was only in 100 theaters, so
Mhm.
that kind of explains some of it. But still, that's not a good look from the, if you're the production company, and people don't go around thinking about how many theaters it was in.
I know
They only
probably
look at how
spent
much
way
money
more than what it grossed
Yeah.
to make it.
Wow. Well, anyway, it's I don't know. I don't know about that one, but if you have any news on it and you want to talk about it, feel free to comment on it. Denzel and Spike Lee hooking up in highest to lowest. Okay. All right. Kim Kardashian, what's going on there?
All right. So her daughter, who's 12,
Mm-hmm.
who's looking way older than 12, she's looking about 32.
Mm-hmm.
She got her finger pierced.
Her finger?
Her finger.
A finger. Okay. All right. I'll go with that.
She got her finger pierced, and it's
Yeah.
the dermal piercing. Normally, dermal are like in the ear, and they're like bars.
Uh-huh.
But she got hers done in the middle of her finger at 12 years old. And people are kind of upset about it. They're feeling like this is very grown for a 12-year-old. And it's inappropriate. I mean, and it's very easily to get infected.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of confused by it. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that we are allowing our kids to get, like, we're allowing them to grow up too fast. Like, there are age, I don't know if you know, but there are age requirements for things like this. Like, under 18, you have to get a parent consent.
Well, obviously her parent consented.
Yeah, Kim consented to it. However, like, they have these rules in place for a reason. So
Of course.
I really don't understand what's the reasoning.
I'm more concerned. My interest is, what's the purpose of her getting?
That's why I said, what is the reasoning? Why? And I've never seen a hand being pierced. Like, this is my first time ever seeing this. So this is very interesting. But even the photo, she looks extremely old for her age. To be 12,
Yeah.
Her boobs are all perked up, and she got a corset on and a mini skirt and this long blue hair. Like, at 12,
Yeah.
my mama would never.
Never.
A kid needs to be a kid.
Yes. Those days are gone.
Oh, absolutely.
Those days are gone.
Absolutely.
Kids today, they know nothing about what kids knew years ago. we were satisfied with a bag of marbles, but the kids today, they just want to sit up and work the what do you call those things?
The tablets
The
and
video games, and
yeah, that's the
they
tablets
may be.
and
I think they of course might probably smarter than us, but
I wouldn't say all that because technology is raising our kids these days.
yeah, that's true.
It's very unfortunate. Even in school, like they don't even have homework nowadays.
Yeah.
And most of their things are online. Like they
Mhm.
don't take notebooks, they don't take
Yeah,
school books. They're doing everything online.
yeah, and they cannot spell for the most part. They have to go to
Mm-hmm.
Google for everything, which is really sad. It's really sad.
Absolutely.
My 6-year-old grandson um, I was working with him, and he has 3 words that he's so proud of: sagacious,
Mm-hmm.
loquacious, and pugnacious. So when he got sagacious, when he was working with sagacious, he spelled it SAGA and CIOUS. So he had that. He understands that the word means that he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's very smart. When it got to loquacious, uh, the word is LOQUACIOUS. Okay, he nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
And loquation means talkative, like a person talking
Mm-hmm.
too much. You know what he said to me? He said, "Oh, my daddy is loquacious." Oh my God, I cracked up. I couldn't even
He
say
is
it.
so very cute.
Yeah, yeah,
I really enjoy him when I met him. He's so
yeah,
cute. He's so smart.
yeah. All right. Well, Cairo, if you're listening or watching, that's what Miss Spicy thinks about you. But I think you're
Yes.
right. I think you're right on the money. Kids are growing up way too fast. Too much stuff going on. Too much money in their pocket. Too many things coming at them via their cell phones and all of that. I mean, come on, it's almost ridiculous. There was one of the reasons. I mean, I have to be honest. It kind of was one of the reasons why I stopped teaching as early as I did. I just couldn't take it anymore. It was tough, and yet I have a passion even now to still help kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need help. They need help. The parents need help, but the parents have got to do their part. If your
Absolutely.
parent is out there partying, uh, you know,
They want to be their friends.
yeah, friends,
Yeah, they
and
want
they
to
want
be
to
their
give them
friends.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So to this is a perfect segue into the relationship topic.
Okay.
So this one we're talking about parenting actually.
Ah, okay. What?
So
That sounds interesting. Come on.
do you think that fathers should have a say so in the things that his daughter want and need and vice versa? Like should the moms have a say so in what what their sons want and need? Like for example, do you think that uh Northwest, like her father had a say so on her getting this hand piercing?
That's her name.
Yes.
What's her name?
Northwest.
Okay, there's a problem right there. We got an issue right there. Right
Well,
there.
this is Kanye West's daughter, and he's
Oh,
and Kim Kardashian. They look crazy.
oh, that's their daughter.
Yes,
Okay, well,
but
that explains everything right there.
yes, do you think that the
Uh,
opposite sex parent, should have a say so when they're
I
opposite?
think so. I think so. Because I think there are different perspectives of any human beings. There are things that young men need to know about how to present themselves when it comes to how they treat women, how they grow up. What things they say, things they do. Are they being taught how to be courteous, how to be kind and gentle, and despite their masculinity and their strength, because they grew up and doesn't take them long to realize that they're stronger than most girls their age.
Mm-hmm.
But it is important, I think, for both parents to be involved on both sides of the coin. Mothers can teach sons a lot, but aside, I think the more interesting question is, how the parents go about resolving issues and or explaining the the behavior patterns of their children and what they need to know. It's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm sure other people has different perspectives. We'd love to hear from you. You know?
Yeah, we got both parents should have a say so, be a parent and stop trying to be their friend. We got, of course, yes, they should. Both parents need to be involved. So like we're talking about the opposite sex parent can teach us certain lessons. So like what unique lessons do you think we can like what unique lesson can a mother teach a son and what unique lesson can a father teach a daughter?
Well, I think I'm not sure what a mother. I'm not. I mean, I'm not a mom. So,
But you're a
but
son.
yeah, I huh? That,
You were a son.
yeah, that's true.
So
But
like did
but
your
but
mom
but it
teach
was
you
tough.
anything unique?
Well, yes, she did teach us certain things, but mom was busy working, and because I was raised in a single family, there was no dad. It was six of us, and she had to work like a slave just to put food on the table. So it was when she got home, it was hard to sit down and have a conversation. But for us, what was important in our household was the fact that she took us to church, so we learned a lot in
Mm-hmm.
church. We
Mm-hmm.
learned how to treat people from our pastor, and the fact that when we went to church, so that helped a great deal. Uh, but for parents who are single today, I think that's an important thing that they should look at and do. But I think it's important for each parent to sit down and, from the perspective of male and female, talk to their kids about life. That's important. Talk to them about life,
Mm-hmm.
because I can tell you one thing: if you don't talk to them about life, life's going to talk to you about them.
Mm-hmm.
It won't take long either.
And it will chew you up and spit you
So
out.
my question to you is: what happens when the parent disagrees on what's best for the child? When the parents disagree, who has the final say?
I definitely think that it needs to be a conversation.
Okay, we had the conversation. Let me repeat this, Spicey.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think that there should be a final decision if it's weighed heavily like one sided. Like if
Well,
both
what if it isn't? What if it isn't weight? But at the same time,
if we can't
you have to draw the line about certain things somewhere.
if we can't agree, then it might be something that needs to be tabled, or it might not be best for the child. Because I think that at the end of the day, that we need to be in agreement with one another. Because if we're not, like, if anything bad were to happen, let's say we did pick one side, and this parent was like, you know what, go ahead, whatever, and then things go haywire or south or whatever, I think it really could have consequences on like the partnership
Hmm.
and coming together. Because I feel like it might be a blame game after that, or this is why I didn't want this and this is why da, 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 da. Like I feel like there should always be a way to reach at least some type of common ground.
Hmm.
I don't
Hmm.
I don't think if we cannot decide on what's best for our kid, maybe that's not what's best for them after all. Like just all together. I personally
So if a kid wants to go out on Friday night party, and I'm against it because I don't like where the party is, or I don't like some of her friends or whatever, should you let her go?
I think it depends. If we can compromise, like maybe the child can go for a couple hours and then they have to come back, like before it gets too late. Or if you don't want her to go at all, like we have to compromise. Maybe not this time, but maybe next time.
Okay, so let's play this out. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the father, you're the mother,
All right.
and I think that LaQuisha. Why are you laughing? Didn't you know? I mean, you're laughing in the face of all the LaQuishas in the world. Why would you do that? Oh my gosh! I have to apologize, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
was a wonderful name to choose.
Okay, so LaQuisha wants to go out with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have met the friends that she wants to go out with, and as far as I'm concerned, they're dangerous. As a matter of fact, I smell weed on one of them. I think when she introduced me to one of them, I could tell that that child had been smoking weed or been around a lot of weed. I can't trust my child with that. At least I don't think I should expose. What she wants to go. What are your thoughts?
That's interesting. So do you feel that we did our job as parents to trust our child enough to know what to do when right and wrong? Just because the friend is smoking does not necessarily mean that our child will. I think
That's
that we
true.
did a very good job at raising our
That's
kid.
true.
And
But the temptation is there.
that doesn't mean that she's going to act on the temptation.
Should you expose your child to that temptation?
She's going to be exposed either way.
Mm-hmm.
The world is there. So we can't be there to protect her at all points of time, 24/7. We can't shield her from the world.
Mm-hmm.
She still has to go out there and experience and know what it's like to be in the face of temptation, to know when to say right and wrong.
And so it's just so it kind of goes to that old Bible verse: train up a child in the way that they should go, and they won't depart from God. Well, okay, all right, that's interesting. I mean, I like the fact that you pointed out that the parents need to talk through the situation collectively together and decide what is best, and come up with one central answer.
Yeah, and I think experience
and the trust of the child.
Yeah, and I think experience is always the best teacher at the end of the day. Like,
Okay.
you can give your child as much as you think that you can, but at the end of the day, they have to experience some type of real life lessons in order to really get out there. That's like, when we say, oh, get a job, get your first job so you can experience what it's like to get your first paycheck. And you're not going to ever experience that unless you get out there and you do it.
Yeah. I'd like to know what some of our audience members think, if you have a comment.
Yes. So we got both parents are needed. That's why God gave us a mother and father. There has to be an agreement. It should not be one-sided. The father, if he is being led by God, the man should be the head of his household. We got no one agrees 100% on things. The children, they do have to learn. They got to learn on their own. So
interesting. Okay, interesting.
A commenter want to know, do you like your kids in the basement?
No, no. When I was raising my kids, I never locked them in the basement. That's kind of, I don't know. That's degrading to me. And did I tell them go to their room and stay there for a while? Absolutely. Do not leave that room. Okay. Do not turn the TV on. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $100 or $200. No, none of that. If you did wrong, you suffered the consequences. You suffered the consequences, and that's just that. That the discipline has to be there. Sometimes I find that the mother, she kind of feels sorry for the child, so she'll maybe tell the dad, just go easy on him, whatever. But I don't know. It's tough, especially these days, because back in the day, people got whippings, but that's not really socially acceptable nowadays. It's pretty crazy. All right, so can a mom? Because I think you had a question here. Can a mom teach her son how to be a man? Wow.
I think we should table that to next week. I got a little quick game until we.
Okay, let's go with the game. Let's go with the game.
Head on out, and then we're gonna table this because I think that's gonna be a good one.
Okay,
I think that's gonna be a good one.
That's a good one. So I hope you guys tune in for that one next week.
Yes, please do. So our game today is called Parent Trap or Teamwork.
Okay.
So it's very simple. I'm going to give you a scenario, and we have to decide if it should be dad's call, mom's call, or if they should decide together.
Oh, interesting. All right, go for it.
All righty. The daughter wants to go to prom in a very revealing dress.
No.
Dad's
Absolutely
call, mom
no.
call, or team effort?
Man, please. I don't have to even ask you about that. I'm sorry. I'm putting my foot down. No.
I'll give this to dad.
No. I want to say something, but my Christian background won't even let me.
You want me to say it for you?
No, please don't. Please don't. No, let it go. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. I'm praying for you. I'm praying. Don't let me have to slap you with some oil over here. But no, no, if it's revealing, then it's obviously going to be very difficult for young men to not look at her for all the wrong reasons. So no, I put my foot down, and if the old girl says, "Oh, but there's nothing wrong with that slit. It only comes up to her hip," I'm gonna send her to my.
That's a long up to her hip.
Do you see what they're wearing these days?
I've seen them. I've seen them.
Yeah,
I've definitely seen them. But yeah, I'll give you it. I'll give it to dad's call. I'm with it.
Okay,
I'm with it.
Thank you.
Son wants to skip college and start a rap career. Mom's call, dad's call, or team effort?
Definitely a team effort on that one. team effort on that one. That's my feeling anyway. I wouldn't recommend it, obviously, but that's something we would discuss, and then we would give the pros and cons. As long as the child, if the child is like 17, 18 years old, they're close to maturity or whatever, they don't have to listen, But certainly, if they're much younger than that, I would say no. But
I would say team effort as well. I mean, because I think it would based on like, do you feel like your son is talented enough to really go the mile? And if you do, I mean, I think it's our part to do our job and support him in his dreams. So,
and not everybody wants to be a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or a playwright or Miss Spicey or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
okay, what about this one? Your daughter wants to play football.
My daughter wants to play football.
Yeah.
With the boys.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It didn't, it could be boys or it could be a woman's team.
If it's a woman's team, I'm going to tell her, go for it. Let me see what you can do.
What if it's a male team?
I'm going to say no.
Why?
Because they're not going to be, man, shoot. Listen, men are going to be tackling her.
Trying to pummel your daughter.
Absolutely. Man, please. No. Just see, you know what? And that's one of the problems with, I'm going to bring this up. We talked about this in the past. I'm going to bring this up again. That's one of the problems with ballroom dancing, because, men know how close they can get. And women, they just go around like little zombies.
Yeah.
Like he's not doing that. He doesn't care about me when I order. No. I know how to check him. Oh, okay. All right. Check him.
I would say, nah. I don't know. It could be mom or dad call, but hey, I support it. I played football with the boys when I was younger, and I enjoyed it. I sure did. I was the only girl on the block, so I played with all the boys, and I wanted all the smoke.
Can I tell you something? If I was in your neighborhood and I say, I would want to play with you too.
Oh my gosh, shut up, TJ.
I want to be on the team too. Let me get on. Shit, are you kidding me? See, I tell you, boys.
Oh my goodness.
Boys, we have a problem. We have a man problem. That old saying, all men can't be dogs.
Yeah. So this is the last one, and then we heading on now so we can watch some football.
All right.
Son wants to take dance classes. Dad's call, mom's call, or team effort.
Well, son. Son. Please don't do the Magic Johnson on me, please.
You want to dance? That don't mean that it's that.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, you go ahead, son. Do what's best for you.
Do you not see Chris Brown out here?
Okay, but we're not talking about that kind of dance, are we? Or
it could be. They have
hip
hop, they got jazz, they got tap, they got all type of stuff.
Okay,
break dancing.
So I think it comes down to what kind of dance it is, then. Or
if he want to be a ballet dancer, let him do his ballet. So clear. This got to be mom's call because TJ is old school. He too old school. He's super seasoned.
Seasoned. I'm trying to keep some respect in the game.
Seasoned.
I'm trying to make America great again.
Oh my God! Somebody come get him, y'all.
Oh my gosh. Too bad. I mean, so many things are happening these days, and it's you raise some interesting questions. And hopefully people got some good perspective out there. But that is how I think. I definitely I will say I'm old school. I'm old school. Okay.
I'm with it.
Yeah, you with it?
Hey, we are individuals and entitled to our opinion, and
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are so glad that you could come and join in with us tonight with your conversations and your comments. Please keep them coming.
Absolutely.
And if you know people who maybe they weren't on the broadcast at this particular time, tell them about it. They can still pick it up. They can watch it, and it's still out there on social media. Again, Seasoned and Spicy. We do our best to bring you news and entertainment.
Yeah, I got to give one quick shout out before we go.
Please.
So can we get a special shout out to these beautiful earrings? They are handcrafted.
I don't have any earrings on.
Not you. Me.
Oh, you.
Yes, they are handcrafted.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh wow, check it out.
Yes.
That's pretty
Yes.
sweet.
Thank you. They are handcrafted by a very, very close friend of mine.
Okay.
Her name is Mahogany Rochelle.
Mahogany
Yes,
Michelle.
and her
Great
brand
job.
is M. Rochelle Jewels.
What's it called again?
M. Rochelle Jewels.
Okay.
You can find her on Instagram. You can find her on Etsy. They're very, very affordable. But she has like some of the best art, and I say art because jewelry is art. She has some of the
Yeah.
best art pieces that
Yeah.
that I own myself.
Okay.
So
Great.
please check her out. These are very beautiful. They're handcrafted. They're and what I like about them is they're all unique. She makes them by hand, one by one. She used the best products. So check her out.
Okay, that sounds
her
good. What's
out.
her name again? Give the name again.
Mahogany Rochelle, and her brand is called M. Rochelle Jewels.
Okay. Good
Yes.
deal. Hope we can support that business.
Yes,
All
yes.
right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. Be blessed, sleep tight. You know, there's an old song. You don't know anything about this song. And, you know, Ernie Durham was the chief, what do you call him, DJ back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And he would play this song every night. And some of our old school friends out there might know it. And it just goes, good night, my love, pleasant dreams, sleep tight, my love. I know people think that's corny, but you know what? But you know what? It worked. Every night, people would go to sleep on that song.
Oh,
Isn't that
that's
something?
nice.
They don't do stuff like that anymore.
That's cute though.
They don't do stuff like that anymore. It's all about, you know, what's in them jeans and
Oh my
and
God!
the
You know,
sheets and
we're gonna talk
you
about
ready? I
music
know you're
next
ready.
week.
I know
We getting deep diving into music next week. I just want you to know that.
Make sure you join us because we're gonna get deep into some music and how it has affected our society today. Be blessed. I'm TJ Hemphill.
And I'm Kimmy Kimet.
See you next week.
Peace. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Alrighty.